George Michael, the creamy-voiced English songwriter who sold tens of millions of albums as a member of the duo Wham, and on his own, was found dead on Sunday at his home in Goring in Oxfordshire, England. He was 53. A police statement said, Thames Valley Police were called to a property in Goring-on-Thames shortly before 2 p.m. Christmas Day. Sadly, a 53-year-old man was confirmed deceased at the scene. At this stage the death is being treated as unexplained but not suspicious. Mr. Michael's manager, Michael Lipman, told The Hollywood Reporter that Mr. Michael had died of heart failure in bed, lying peacefully. It is with great sadness that we can confirm our beloved son, brother, and friend George passed away peacefully at home over the Christmas period, his publicist Connie Filippello said in a statement. The family would ask that their privacy be respected at this difficult and emotional time. There will be no further comment at this stage. Information on survivors was not immediately available. Mr. Michael was one of pop's reigning stars in the 1980s and 90s, first as a handsome, smiling teen pop idol making light-hearted singles like Wake Me Up Before You Go Go with Wham, then arriving as a grown-up pop sex symbol with his 1987 album Faith. But Mr. Michael grew increasingly uncomfortable with the superficiality and relentless promotion of 1980s style pop stardom. He turned away from video clips and live shows. He set out to make more mature statements in his songs, though he never completely abandoned singing about love and desire. Mr. Michael wrote supple ballads, like Careless Whisper and Father Figure, as well as buoyant dance tracks like Freedom 90 and I Want Your Sex. For much of his career, including his best-selling albums Faith and Listen Without Prejudice Volume 1, he was also his own producer and studio backup band. Much of his music drew on R&B, old and new, but his melodic gift extended across genres. He won a Grammy Award in 1988 for I Knew You Were Waiting for Me, a duet with Aretha Franklin, and Faith won the Grammy for Album of the Year. In Britain, he was showered with awards, and in 2004, Britain's Radio Academy said he had been the most played performer on British radio from 1984 to 2004. In 1998, Mr. Michael came out as gay after being arrested on charges of lewd conduct in a men's room in Beverly Hills, California. He had long lent his name and music to support AIDS prevention and gay rights. During interviews in later years, he described himself as bisexual, and said that hiding his sexuality had made him feel fraudulent. He also described long struggles with depression. During the 2000s, Mr. Michael's output slowed. His last studio album of new songs was Patience in 2004. In later years he put out individual songs as free downloads, encouraging listeners to contribute to charity. But in 2006, 25 years into his career, he could still headline stadiums worldwide. George Michael was born Georgios Kyriakos Panagiotou in East Finchley, London, on June 25, 1963, the son of a